Before she became a fried chicken boss, there was a mythological being living among us, a phoenix that created a fried chicken empire that no one would have expected. How is that so? Well, we need to go back some years in history, to the origins of Kiara's journey. Once upon a time, there was a young phoenix who soared through the universe in search of adventure. Of course, like all phoenixes, she dies eventually. But don't worry, she always came back. Funnily enough, not always in the same universe. So, after thousands of years, and after watching all her phoenix friends fade away, she was the only one left on Earth. In her solitude, she was able to perceive a new form of life, humankind, chaotic, resilient, maybe even weirder than her own kind. So, she made a choice. She took on a human form to start a new life, adapting herself to live in a human society. And just like that, the phoenix didn't just survive, she adapted. She became Takanashi Kiara. So now, she was human. What could possibly go wrong? Well, before the flame had a chance to grow, it nearly went out. Well, after becoming a human, new challenges appeared. During 2020, Kiara was in Japan with a working holiday visa. She had dreams and plans. But you know what happened in 2020? Everything shut down. No jobs, no events, no freedom. Just a phoenix in a small dark room, forced to give up many things. Alone, no money, no way out. But right when the flames were about to go out, an announcement appeared. On April 23, 2020, Hololive opens its first English audition. She wrote her script. She hit record, all in one day. And just like that, a detective, a reaper, a priestess, a shark, and a phoenix became Holomyth. Hololive didn't just give her a job, it gave her a reason to rise again. And with that, the legend was reborn. But not as Kiara, as something new, something weird, something called Kiwawa. Wait, what? It happened in a stream. Gura and Ame were speaking in a cutesy way, and the name of Kiara came in.
Takanashi Kiwawa? Kiwawa.
Exactly, Kiwawa. And a month later, during a Kiara stream, this happened.
Kiwawa. Can you guys call me Kiwawa from now on?
So, she embraced it. Soon, it was everywhere.
Sounds stupid. I like it.
Kiwawa wasn't just a nickname anymore. It was her.
Kiwawa. Mommy Kiwawa.
Without even trying, she proved something else. She knows how to build and promote a business. As is often the case with these amazing orange-haired women, they are marketing geniuses. And that's exactly why she can manage KFP, a place powered by fan love, chaos, and somehow, vegan chicken. Wait, what? She funded one of the biggest fried chicken empires of all times. How is that so? Well, welcome to KFP, Kiara Fried Phoenix, where the chicken is always fresh and the employees are just as delicious as the food they serve. Kiara Fried Phoenix. Our team of dedicated chickens work tirelessly, all for the privilege of having their paychecks go straight to our beloved leader. But don't worry, every penny goes to one important goal: feeding Smoothie and Chonkers. Kiara Fried Phoenix. Under the brilliant guidance of Kiwawa, these chickens know that KFP is more than just a meal. It's a symbol of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. And oh boy, do they deliver. Kiara Fried Phoenix, because sometimes the real sacrifice is in the service. And if you go deep enough, there's a hallway no one talks about. No signs, no exits, just white, and something at the end, watching. She was shadow banned, not by drama, not by her company, but by the algorithm. How is that so? Originally, she wanted to be more like a YouTuber, uploading videos, and not much of a streamer. But editing takes time, you know? And one day, out of the sudden, her numbers stopped. She was shadow banned. So as resilient as the phoenix that she is, she gave it her all. She did streams, planned collabs, designed thumbnails, made songs, organized projects. And eventually, YouTube couldn't resist Kiwawa's charm. Around this time, she and Callie were the only EN members in Japan. And when she realized she'd be leaving soon, it hit her. So they made the most of it. One last collab. After all, being alone in a small room for too long can mess with your head, and having company always helps. As humans, we are social beings, and we depend on each other to support ourselves. And Kiwawa, as a human now, she needed this. Because existential thoughts can drown you in your own usual room. But this is a phoenix story, remember? And phoenixes don't die so easily. Well, even with all the adversity, she was the one who never stopped. That's why when the algorithm failed her, her people didn't. They made clips, fan arts, built booths. They carried her story across the world. Countless clippers, artists, creatives, stream taggers, cosplayers, KFPs from every corner of the globe stood by her side. And Kiara delivered. She created Holotalk to spotlight others. For example, the best girl. She connected with Japanese talents and Indonesian talents. She supported the Kusogaki. She cared for Gura in Japan, and she reminded the audience why they mattered. She became the boss, Tencho, La Patrona, because sometimes the light at the end of the tunnel isn't a spotlight. It's people holding up candles. And when you follow that glow long enough, you may find something else. Before she became a fried chicken boss, she actually gave up, but she found something else during her journey. How is that so? I'm talking about resilience, because this is the story of a phoenix. Remember, when the shadow band was lifted, Tencho held another Ray debut, but this time in German, because why not? When she was having trouble to make her 3D concert a reality, Ame helped her behind the scenes, not just because they are gen mates, but because she admires her. When she was having a rough time, Callie was there in real life when everything felt heavy. Also, Pecora said that Kiara is always adapting to make the other person comfortable, because resilience isn't just about adapting to your own hardships. It's also about inspiring and lifting others along the way. Just like every KFP employee who goes through a funny onboarding process, they are fried before reaching their final form as a test. Because resilience is not about resisting, it's being fried and still staying alive despite the chaos. Because the beauty of chaos is resilience, a whisper of hope to overcome all. And even though she always thought that she was in the wrong timeline, she didn't realize that she was always in the right one for everyone around her. And I don't know, but improving the life of so many people is not something that can be wrong at all. That's Takanashi Kiara, the Phoenix, La Patrona, Kiwawa for you.